Good morning. If you're watching this bit, it's the replay. There's no live button at the top there, so you can drop me a hey girl, hey love or something in the comments. I'm just moving my trunk. Got a new bronzer. Oh yes ma'am. Here's a lot of bronzer. Okay, bronzer is a staple of mine, and you know what I just love is when you get them and they're just all so shiny and new looking. Looks a lot fresher than what I'm currently using. Bronzer is life. Who agrees? Who agrees? I'm just going to throw that down there because I can. I'm going to put some face on. We're going to do a moody eye. That's what I mean by I'm feeling moody. I'm not actually feeling moody. Hi girl. Hey Dot. How are ya? Morning. Morning Heather. So we're just going to get some face on, and I've got like a million things to do. I actually don't feel 100% today. I feel real sickly. So let's just hope the morning sickness is not coming back, because that would not be fun. That would not be fun. Alright, let me just get my stick that I need for my face, because I don't know where I've put it. There it is. Alright, let's get some face on. We're going to start with our primer. Someone asked me, do you really need primer? I said, you need it like oxygen, okay? You need it like it's your oxygen, like you're relying on it for life, okay? For reals. For reals. Pea-sized amount's all you need. You're actually going to use less makeup if you put a primer underneath it, okay? Because it sort of stops the makeup from like seeping into your fine lines and pores and stuff as much. So you're not having to fill those areas with foundation. So you're just skimming over. Alright, and it holds onto your face all day. It's important. It's very important. Right, we're using the stick. You know how much I love the stick. I'm a stick addict. It's coming back next week. Are you on the pre-order list? Ask yourself, are you on the pre-order list? So because I put tan on, I'm going back to my summer shade, okay? Ask yourself this, are you using your summer shade and you're starting to look pale again? Alright, like we're going into winter, aren't we? I mean, this week's beautiful, but let's face it. I like to use two colours because I like to sort of highlight at the same time. But, you know, are you using a shade that's going to be like too dark for you very soon, or it might be already? Let's be honest. What's everybody up to today? Which one? You know what I need to go and get? I need to go and get some more Mylanta tablets, double strength, because the also what's going on is lots of heartburn lately, which is really pleasant, isn't it? Who suffers with heartburn a lot? I also think it's a bit of a myth about it being like a hairy baby, or not, like, you know they say, oh, you got heartburn, you're having a hairy baby. I think that's a load of rubbish. I think you just get it because everything's squishing up and it's just pushing everything up. Me and Peter were actually laughing the other day because, so Harry and Eliza were both born with full heads of jet black hair. And like, you've seen how blonde Eliza is. Like, she's such a little blondie. So cute. And Harry's really quite fair too. I think he will darken up, but at the moment it's really just like a mousy brown. It's not dark really. Anyway, I said to Pete, wouldn't it be funny if, like, we often have this conversation, if this baby actually does come out looking like it's Pete's and stay like looking like that, do you know what I mean? Oh, I'll get over it, Dot, I'll be right. Keep on trucking, you know. But, you know, like, if it comes out with black hair and then keeps the black hair, that will trip us both out. Honestly, people will seriously think that my kids have different dads. Plus the fact that, like, I've got such a big age gap, then people will for sure think that I'm on my, like, second marriage or something. I could totally prank so many people with it. Right. Behold, I've got someone coming to pick a mascara up. A 4D. 4D is back next month. I can still order it, so if you want one and you don't, like, you want to be on that next shipment, you need to let me know. Oh, I need to cut this. This is running really low, people. Really low. I can't get in there. I'm gonna have to cut my mesh. I'm gonna have to cut my trampoline. Because all the powder's hidden behind that mesh there. But when it goes super low, it's like, you really got to get in there, like swimwear. So I'm going to go and look at some blinds today. I'm going to go to Spotlight, see what they've got. Because we had the new windows put in, and I had, morning ladies, I had Spotlight, excuse me, I've got like a really wet nose today. Spotlight came and did like a made to measure thing for my front bedrooms, and that was all good and well, but like super expensive. So I'm gonna go and see what I can get in their, like, you know, ready-made range, if you like. See if I can get something that's gonna match or be close to. I'm not gonna stress about it too much. For these other two windows that I've got. And then, you know, it's annoying. I don't want to put a blind in my kitchen window, right? But one of my windows looks straight into my neighbour's window. Anyway, we've put these beautiful windows in. And I don't want to hang a blind in it. So what I'm thinking is get some of those look how nice and fresh that looks. Oh my gosh. I can't think of my words today. I'm seriously like losing the plot. You know those screens that you can get, those garden screens? And you get the metal ones. And they've got all like the fancy bits. Hey doll, sorry. How are ya? Just so that you're doing one of me ramble on videos. It's just on there for you.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. I got you.
Do you need any change?
No.
Yeah, perfect.
That's what you do, you know me.
Yeah, this is my little hole that I hide. Thanks, love. See you, love. What was I saying? Yeah, so it's like, you know the garden screens, you get the metal ones and they can cut out like fancy patterns. I'm thinking about putting a couple of them in between, like out, because I've probably got like a good metre or so between my window and the fence line. So I thought I could just put it along the fence line, and then it's just going to block the neighbour off. But then I don't have to put a blind. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I might go into Bunnings today and see what they've got. and see what's all going to set me back to do that. And then obviously I need the posts and stuff. Oh God, it's just not one thing, it's another, people. Bronzer. Excuse me. Right. Where is I'll use a bit more of this one up because I've still got half a bronzer there, but it doesn't have the dark side that I need. Yeah, so that's like the exciting day that I'm about to have. Spotlight and Bunnings. But then, and then the question is, I start overthinking stuff. Who's with me? Who overthinks? So the other thing is you can get those screens in like all different colours. You can get them in like that rusty look or black or white. I'm thinking the rusty look. What do you think? Maybe I should do like a Facebook poll. And just, yeah, work it out. You know, you're sick of making decisions. That's me. I'm sick of making decisions. Right, I think we might use a different bronzer today, a blusher. I'm going to use this colour Supple. It's like a really, well, you can see it looks orange, but it's got a bit of a golden glow to it. It's pretty. So I'm going to use a smidge of that on the cheeks, and we're just going to go for like a nice bronzy look. Oh, thanks Kylie, appreciate that, Dal. I'm gonna do a bit of bam 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 lustrous, and I'm pretty sure I dropped this one. Let's be careful. Oh, I did, look at that. Can you see? Damn it. I hate dropping stuff. It makes me sad. It makes my soul hurt. Anyway, this is an illuminizer, so this is more of a rose gold one compared to what I normally use, which is the Benevolent, which is the Golden Frost, which is my old, that's my old one. This is more of a rose gold look, which is still just divine. Love it. I really love it when I've got a bit of a tan, because I just feel like that golden glow is just perfection when I've got some colour in my skin. Done. I'm gonna have to order a new one of them. I can't bear stuff that's like smashed. It ticks me off. Oh, it's annoying. So I was gonna do a bit of a smoky bronzy eye today, but I don't have a plan in my head. So I'm gonna put a little bit of eye primer on, which is, where did I put it? There, right in front of my face. You don't need a lot of eye primer. Literally, see that tiny little dab? That is going to do both eyes. Just pat it into your lid. I like to just make sure I'm bringing it right up to my brow bone. It works completely different to your face primer. Like, that's fine to put on your eyes, but what you find is this has got like a grabbiness to it. It's like a suction cup for your eyeshadow, if you like. It just holds it on there, and it's really just gonna, it's a bit like priming your wall before you paint. It's just gonna have those colours really stand out and be true to what they should be. It's good if you're messy with eyeshadow, because it generally holds on to it real good. So I think I might start with some of this colour called Gingerly. I might start with some of that. Why not? And I'm going to start with my, like I say, I've got no plan. I'm just like winging it. Let's start with some Gingerly, and I'm going to start with my blending brush. This is my the black one. And I'm just going to get that up here. And just blend it. I'm going to bring it onto my lid too, I think. I haven't done my brows yet. Must do the brow. Best get the pencil out in front of me or else I'll forget. Brows make such a huge difference, honest to God. If I forget to do them, it's like brow pencil or my brow palette and mascara, like you just can't do a look without putting them on. You just can't. Right, that's the colour Gingerly. I'm just wiping off the excess in my colour switch. And I'm just going to make sure that that's like super soft. I'm just running over, clean my brush off and really just run that over and make sure it's soft. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. Right, where are my browns? I feel like I'm all jumbled up in these palettes. See, I feel like that one definitely needs to be in there. And let me just see. Yeah, see, there's browns in here too. I've just got colours everywhere. I'm so unorganised with my eyeshadows lately. Right, I don't need that one, but I do need this one. So I'm going to use this colour here, which, hold on, see if this will pop it out. Shizzle, my nizzle. The colour Gullible. Right, I'm popping these out so I've got them in all the browns together or else I get so like... And that one is Jealous, which is super pretty. So I'm going to use some of this colour Gullible. Yeah. Let's do it. And I'm going to use a different brush. And I'm going to just pat that right onto my lid. I'm not going to go right into the corner with it because I think I'm going to use a bit of Jealous or something in there. So I'm just going to pat that all over my lid. I'm going to blend it in a second. Good morning, ladies. Okay, I think they're even. Just making sure I'm getting it right to the roots of the lash. God, when I close that iron up in the eye, it takes ages for my eye to focus. The blind leading the blind. Right, fluffy crease brush, okay? You can see the difference in the size in these two. Okay? This one's got a bit more firmness to it. It's a bit smaller. These two are like just so amazing for eyeshadows. The real key is just make sure you blend in. So I'm just going to start in my crease there and just make sure that that one is blended into that one. Just tap it in. Morning, Maria. How are you, doll? Okay. Right, let's put this eyeshadow back in this thing before I drop it and smash that too. Because that would be just terrible. I don't think I'm going to use that jealous. I think it's going to be a little bit too dark. Maybe we'll go in with a little bit of... I wonder what this discreet's going to look like, because this has got a tiny bit of pink to it. It's this one, it's pinky nude. Just to lift. So we're kind of going with like a matte theme again, like we did yesterday. Sparkly eyeshadow is not for everybody. It's really not, and that's fine. But you can still achieve some really nice looks just using the mattes. That was the colour Discreet. Discreet. Right, and this is a colour Laid Back, which is a real ivory satin. I used this yesterday, and I'm just going to pop a little bit in there. It's a satin finish, it's not a shimmer, but it's just going to help open the eye. Done. Now, you know, you could really keep going and getting some depth going and everything with this. Because it's a daytime look for me right now, I'm kind of going to stop. I'm just going to use a little bit more of that Gullible colour, which is the one I put all over my lid. That's good, doll. And I'm going to use my crease brush, which is the smaller one, and just run a little bit under here. Now, if you wanted to like go nightimey, you could like totally do your waterline with a bit of black eyeliner, or even just go in with one of the darker browns. We've got this brown here, which is delicious, and it's called Marvelous. If you wanted to really smoke it out and turn it into nighttime look. But obviously, this is what I'm going to be rocking for the rest of the day. I'm going to use some eyeliner today, and I'm going to use this really pretty colour, and it's a maroon colour. Can you see that? I'll show you on the back of my hands in case it doesn't pop too good on this brown. But it is so fun. It's like a burgundy colour. Okay, it's called Patronised. And I'm going to use that today. And I love it because it's got a softness to it. But you're still getting like the definition, you know? That eye really just doesn't focus too well at all when I close the other one. Comes up really nice on that brown. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully you can. You might be able to see it better in my selfie. I'm not going to do a wing because it's just going to be a simple daytime look for me. But you could totally wing it out if you wanted to. Turn this into a nighttime look. So really just aiming for the roots of your lashes. Now remember what I said about if you've seen previous videos where I've used these eyeliners, They're just so easy to use because the wand, like the tip on it's really quite long. You can almost just stamp it if you want. You don't have to be trying to like draw a line if you don't wish. But this stuff's waterproof. It's going to last about 18 hours. And when you come to wash it off, it just balls off. It's really easy. You're not going to be scrubbing hard at your face, I promise. So that was the colour Patronised. I'm just going to wax some brow on, and then we're going to do some 4D mascara. Hear the birds. Good morning, birds. We're dead lucky. We've got a couple of kookaburras that live near us. We see them all the time and hear them. They are like my favourite bird. Love it. Look at the difference when you do a brow and when you have a brow that's done and a brow that's not, and how it pulls the face together. Don't underestimate the power of a brow. Oops. Don't underestimate it, because look at the difference. How it just like gives your face some shape. It's amazing. And it really is easy. Like, these brow pencils are just awesome because they've got like a nice fine point on the top there. And all I do is just do a line underneath, a line on the top, and then just colour it in pretty much with just little strokes. This bit in the middle here, I like to just do some like little up and down lines because that's how the hairs grow. And then the rest of it. And then there's a brush on the other end which we call a spoolie. And I just like pull the colour through the hairs and just diffuse any lines I've made using that. So easy. So easy. Right, let's do some mascara so we look like we've got some eyeballs in amongst that eyeshadow. We're going to use our 4D. Remember what I said, the next shipment is coming out in, I don't know what the date is today. I'm going to put some lip gloss on. But the next shipment ships out in somewhere in the first week of June. So if you want to be on that, absolutely. Just, you can comment 4D or you can shoot me a message and be like, get me some of that 4D magic. And I will be like, yes, ma'am. I can do that for you. I wonder if Eliza's got herself dressed. Probably not. Right, let's get that first coat on. I like to do 2 coats. You can do as many as you want. You can just do 1 if you want. It's up to you. I just like to do my first one and make sure I'm grabbing all the little hairs on the inner there, on the outer. Give it everything a nice coat. I love the separation that you get. You get. Can't get my words out. Harry said he had a dream last night that the baby came out today. I said, well, Pete's like, you getting this? I'm like, yeah, well, I hope you're wrong, Harry, because it's going to be undercooked. By like 10 weeks. He said, no, Mummy, I had a dream that you had it today and I got to meet it. I said, oh, God. crazy. These kids have the most vivid dreams. Right, let's do some lower lash love. Right, re-dipping, and we're going to go in on that second. And what I do is I don't generally go like to the roots of my lash for the second coat. I'm kind of just like doing the ends. And just building some length because my eyelashes are pitiful. Real life. For reals, Eliza says. For reals, Mum. Yeah, for reals. For real life. Yeah, for real life. Alright, and just taking those ends off, and those fibres that are built into this interlock, and that's how you get some really nice length. I think they look even. I've made a bit of a mess there. Done! That's it for today, ladies. I'm going to go and see. Don't know what she's yelling at, but anyway, we'll go and find out right now. That was good timing. Hurricane Eliza's erupting. Right, we'll do some setting spray to keep it all nice and fresh looking, and I just love the smell of that stuff and the freshness it brings. And that's it. So this eyeliner, my brow liner, and the mascara, as well as one of our makeup removers, is in my birthday bundle still this month. It's still going because it's still my birthday month, all right? So if you want to know more about that bundle and colours you can choose and stuff, absolutely, you can comment bundle or shoot me a message. You don't have to get the 4D if you don't want to. You can get our standard Epic mascara, which is still amazing. Up to you. But yeah, comment bundle and I will shoot you a message. All right, have a great Tuesday and I'll see you all next time. Okay, bye for now.